My name is Justin. I'm the Operations Director of Kechara Soup Kitchen. We run 3 programs here in this organization. It's the Soup Kitchen program, the Food Bank program, as well as the Empowering program. So, to answer your question, in the Food Bank, we make sure that food donated by the public are going to be channeled to the poor families, and we have registered them in our database, and we deliver on a regular basis. If we can, it's going to be once a month, worth of probably 200 ringgit product, basic items such as rice, cooking oil, sugar, biscuits, instant noodles, and many other dry provisions that people can keep and use over the period of a month. The idea here is to help them with some food assistance so that they can save up some money and help their own families in times of need. So we also realize that the importance of food banking is that we are able to help a particular family to improve their life, to improve their situation, so that they don't drop to another level lower, which is probably homelessness. So we are able to run this on a daily basis, but it doesn't mean that we deliver food to them every day. So each family takes their turn, so there will be a schedule preset by every one of us here. So my job is to make sure every one of them have enough food to go through. And besides that food program, we also have non-food assistance such as job matching, introducing them to shelters, rehome them, for rehabilitation programs and whatnot. So there are multiple programs being run at the same time as the food being delivered to some other family. For your information, we do house assessment. What happens is before we even take this family into our food bank database or food assistance program, we will go and check them out first. So the point here is to make sure that they are the real poor, and then we check their income statement. If they cannot provide the income statement, then we look at the house situation, and we want to make sure that the point here is that we want to make sure every one of them are so-called really poor in kind of a situation where we need them to not drop down further into a situation where they will probably be homeless in future, So we don't want that to happen. So that's why we thought of like extending them the food bank supplies will be a good measure. Actually, the answer is yes and no. People would drop off from time to time for food assistance and all that. They want to help some families and whatnot, right? So there are people who would be able to help on a regular basis. But then again, there could be some might not have the fortune to do that, and that's why I think I want to take this opportunity also to tell the public that people can actually donate to our food bank. And we are looking for more consistent donors, if you like, so that we will be able to sustain this operation. No joke, we are talking about serving 350 families in every month basis. It's not like 1 year 300, but it's actually 1 month 300. It's the same 350 families that we are looking at. Changes is very minimal. Everything is just about the same. It's just that we had to extra gears. I'm not wearing one because I'm talking to you guys. We make ourselves, make sure that we wash our hands on a frequent basis. We are accepting only some regular volunteers at the moment. We are looking to expand soon. Um, we apply all the protocols. Everything that comes back in, we need to sanitize. All these health protocols. Yeah, apart from that, everything is just very much normal. Public can help out by helping to donate, help us to spread the word, help us to spread the awareness of food banking to the public, so that people know more about us rather than they don't know. And I mean, and especially during this time in age, people wants to contribute, but they don't know where to go to give food. That's the problem. We do both. Tax exemption receipt will be given to them for verification and as a proof of donation, and at the same time, we will normally send updates back to them. Yeah, so whatever they have contributed, we usually send it back to them, and as a proof of delivery of food. Most circumstances, they just have to follow the SOPs which we have drafted, so that they are safe. So it's meant for everybody's safety. We wouldn't know anyone who came to our soup kitchen to help might have contracted the disease before, or they are just probably they don't have any symptoms, but they are a carrier or something. So that would mean like people who comes to volunteer will also be exposed, right? So that's where we expect everyone to wear their masks and gloves, so that and we kind of like restrict their movement, so nobody walks around freely anymore. But there will be certain areas where they are allowed and not allowed to access. Even more, in fact, we have delivered even more. Food that we receive meant that we are able to extend more food to the people who help us, who have been helping. So over the months, exactly 2 months ago, MCO, right? We were able to deliver to thousands of families whom we have known for, and make sure that they have enough food to eat. So that in that way, we were very glad that we are able to do deliveries of our food to them. The frequency multiplied. I told you earlier it was just 350 families that we have, right? But now I'm telling you thousands of families. But we are actually reaching out more and more. There were more people coming in asking for food and whatnot, which we were able to fulfill their requests. We are glad that we are able to fulfill their requests. Oh, it was His Eminence Sam Rinpoche, the founder who inspired me a lot into doing this. The founder who changed me, changed my perception on things, who inspired me to come forward and help another being. I've never realized that there's such a thing called a social worker before that, or even homeless people around. I was very interested, and then when I joined for the first time, then I it kind of opened up my eyes and felt very uneasy. Whenever I cannot go, I feel like going every week or every day if there's a chance. So slowly we developed into interest became something we call passion, and which prompted me wanting to do more. Give us a good, what do you call that? Give me a very fulfilling feeling, if you like. Very fulfilled. I like what I do, and doesn't bother me if it's like tiring and whatnot. And then, but I like to do this job. Aim is to make sure that more people will get help from our food bank. Since we have a premises of our own here, we have a food bank premises by information. We are able to help a lot more people. We are in a capacity to do more. We will be getting maybe a few more trucks coming in to help us with the logistics and whatnot. So we are sort of like looking to grow our operations probably a few times over. If you can, please come and join us to help. If you can, please donate to us so that our operation can keep on moving. If you can, please help us in any way you can to make sure we get enough sustenance to help the poor families. This is what I have in mind.